Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well. So today it's just going to be a quick video on the little lime and the little lime punch and how they are doing in early August. Here you are looking at the little lime punch and how it was looking on July 23rd of this year. On this day, the little lime punch panicles are still a chartreuse green, and the majority of the florets have not opened yet, except for just the one panicle that is actually creamy white on the bottom and that chartreuse green on the top. In terms of size, both of the little lime and the little lime punch supposed to grow 3 to 5 feet tall and wide, and supposed to have that characteristic lime color on the panicles. Comparing the color of the panicles on the little lime punch with that of the bobo at the same time, you can clearly see that the panicles of the little lime punch is truly a lime green color. Now, as we head into early August, you can clearly see the florets on the panicles of the little lime punch are now that sort of beautiful, fresh-looking, creamy white color. The little lime punch plant was planted last fall. I had bought it in early summer and planted it in a container, and somehow it did not bloom for me last year, and so that was the reason why I moved it to the ground in this spot here last fall. Even though the little lime punch was just recently planted last fall, it is blooming beautifully for me this year. So far, the little lime punch hydrangea has exceeded all expectations of what I thought it was going to be. I love the fact that the florets are tight and compact, and that the color of the panicles are actually that creamy white in color, and the fact that it is compact in size and not as large as the original limelight, as I had thought that it was going to kind of be similar to. And I also love the fact that the panicles are not floppy, which is what most young or newly planted hydrangeas tend to be. So I think it is just an absolutely stunning hydrangea for me, and I cannot say enough about this. Here you are now looking at the original little lime panicle hydrangeas, and the footage was also taken on the same day of July 23rd as the little lime punch. And the reason why I did that was so that you can compare how they both look at the same time on the same day in the same season. In our Zone 5 garden, what I do notice is that the little lime as well as the little lime punch do need full sun of 6 hours or more in order to bloom well. And they both actually start blooming between the 2nd and the 3rd week of July for us. When the little lime as well as the little lime punch panicles start to open for us in the middle of July, what I do notice is that both of their panicles have florets that are tight and compact, and they both have that sort of characteristic chartreuse or that dark lime green color on them, and that I think it's just very unique compared to all the other panicle hydrangeas that I have in the garden. And it is this sort of lime green color on the panicles of the little lime is what makes it so beautiful and so unique and stands out in comparison to the sort of white and creamy color of the panicles on the little lime punch at this time in the season. In terms of size, the little lime also, like I said earlier, also grows 3 to 5 feet tall and wide, and the compact panicles are also held up by strong, sturdy stems that don't tend to flop. Here is another closer look of the little lime punch and the little lime with that sort of beautiful characteristic dark lime green color on their panicles just a few weeks ago, and I think they both look absolutely gorgeous, and I love both of them. And side by side, I would have to say that they look so similar at this time that it actually is also very difficult for me to actually tell them apart. And here is the Little Lime Original in early August, and I would have to say that you can clearly see the difference between this Little Lime compared to the new Little Lime Punch at this time of the year in the season. The panicles of the Little Lime are now that sort of greenish yellow in color, and you can clearly see how it looks under the sunlight. It has that sort of greenish color glow to them, which I think makes them really unique compared to the creamy white color of the Little Lime Punch. Now, I have to admit to you that when I first got the Little Lime a few years ago, when it first came out, I actually thought that it was going to be that sort of chartreuse lime green color, and then the panicles would slowly transition to that sort of creamy white color of the limelight. But I was actually quite shocked to find out that the Little Lime actually never turned that creamy white, but instead it went straight from that sort of lime green color to a creamy yellow to that sort of greenish yellow that you are currently looking at right now. It is this beautiful yellow green color on the panicles of the Little Lime Original is what makes it so unique and makes it stand out, because it looks so different compared to all of the other Panicle Hydrangeas that I have in the garden. And I would have to say, this is sort of what I love about the Little Lime. It's that sort of that greenish color around this time, and if you look closely enough, you'll see that some of the panicles are starting to turn that sort of pinky yellow in color, which again makes it so pretty. And next to all of the other hydrangeas that are sort of that white or that pink color, the yellow creamy sort of pink color actually makes it very unique and beautiful at the same time. And here is a close-up of the limelight panicles, and you can clearly see that the panicles on the Little Lime are very different and unique compared to that of the limelight. In terms of the color of the panicles, I think the Little Lime Punch more closely resembles the color of the panicles on the limelight compared to that of the yellow-green color of the Little Lime. And here, with the Little Lime panicles placed in front of the limelight, you can kind of see back to back, they are very different plants. The color of the panicles, the color of the individual florets, and the way that the florets form on the panicles are very different, and that's what makes them so unique and so different and so beautiful on their own. So that pretty much concludes today's video. I want to say thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you found it useful. Take care, everyone, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.